I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me on this daggone break room, y'all. Oh boy. All right. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know what we're going to get into today, honey. Happy Saturday to each and every one of y'all. Happy belated Good Friday, which was yesterday. Honey, tomorrow, Sunday, is Easter Sunday. How many of y'all got your little Easter baskets for either the children or the grandchildren? How many of y'all are going to go to church tomorrow for the day that he has risen? What's good, y'all? What's going on for tomorrow? Is any of you guys cooking big Sunday dinners for Easter? Y'all know traditionally, I don't know about y'all, but for me, Easter is a time where we cook like it's Christmas. Thanksgiving, obviously Christmas, is where we, cook them. Most people do cook big Sunday dinners, but Easter, you do a little more. Have a big old nice Easter dinner. Traditionally, I fix like a ham and dressing, potato salad, kind of what I did for Christmas or Thanksgiving. What y'all got going on? What y'all gonna be fixing? You know what? Am I cooking? I think I will, but I'm not gonna do a big old shebang dang. Okay, you cooking for Easter? All right, sis. I'm not gonna do a big old shebang bang. What's up, Courtney? Hey Pearl. Hey, hello, Destiny in the building. Sharina, Mo Lady, Uniqueness, Sweetheart, Sugar Pop up in here. D. Is it Tibet? Is it Tibet? Ali? Okay. Shaquita up in here. And Wentz, Royal, Math Mommy, Anisha, Sean up in here. Trying to make sure 1 in a million. Kate, welcome, ladies. Welcome back to another Break Room Live. What's up, Nikki? You're not cooking. I'm cooking, just not huge. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Who doing a roast? Kai says she doing a roast. You said roast is seasoned and waiting. Made my 15-year-old cologne Easter basket. It'll be ready when he gets home. He's playing for Nike this weekend. Oh, okay. Tell nephew we see him. We're going to church and brunch afterwards. Not much going on this Easter. First Easter without my mom. Oh, hello. I'm so sorry to hear that, sis. I definitely know how you feel. Ice in the building. Marquita up in here. Thank you, Destiny. Hey, Miss TLD. You said I'm cooking a brisket and keeping it simple. Yeah. Ooh, not oxtail and fried chicken. Yes. I need to be over there with you, girl. I think I'm going to fry some chicken. Oh, I don't know what else I'm going to do. Maybe I'll fry some chicken. I don't know, y'all. I'll figure it out. Excuse me. I don't mean to yawn like that, y'all. TMI tired, girl. It's been a rough week. I'm tired, boss. So y'all, speaking of tired, we got Jasmine and Olivia in the chat, okay? Oh, Ice, thank you so much, baby. Appreciate you. So y'all know the other day when we were live, we were talking about Tanae. And you said curbside dinner over here. I know that's right, mommy. We were talking about Gerard. Oh no, we were talking about Tanae. I'm sorry, I'm looking at what Nikki is saying. We were talking about Tanae, and in the live chat towards the end of it, you guys were dropping congratulations. So I was like, well, y'all congratulations, Gerard. I'm like, is Antonisha pregnant? What's going on? Well, it was posted on social media that Gerard and Antonisha had a house built from the ground up and signed on the home, and apparently has moved into the home, or is currently moving in, or have already moved in. I don't know which one, but there was pictures of the frame of the house, being built. Looks like a really big home. Olivia confirmed that they did not move to Houston, because I said the other day that somebody dropped in my comments that Gerard and Tanisha were supposed to be moving to Houston. Apparently, they're not moving to Houston, or have not moved to Houston. So, in the midst of what's been going on, Gerard and Tanisha have had a house built from the ground up and closed on it. So I was like, oh, okay, that's good. That's great. Congratulations. It's always good to elevate and, live life. And because let's be honest, you got more years behind you than you do in front of you. Okay. I'm going to say that again. You got more years behind you than you do in front of you. Right. And so one thing you need to do when you work hard, you reward that, right? And most people reward themselves working hard by taking vacations, buying themselves luxury items, or buying you that brand new car that you always dreamed of and wanted. Or some people buy a home, buy a home for the first time. So I'm just going to assume, from my understanding, this is Gerard's first home, right? I'm going to assume this is Antonisha's first home, and they accomplished this goal together. Okay. Now, I don't know if Antonisha's financial situation. I know when she first met Gerard, she was working as I believe a paralegal. I think that's what people were saying. She was a paralegal. I don't know for sure. I don't know what that lady's profession was or currently is, but now she's playing the role of wife over there to Gerard and the Web3. And Olivia went live yesterday, I think it was, or it was yesterday, it was Friday. Yeah, so was it Friday? I don't know, y'all. Olivia goes live so much. I saw it last night. So let me just say that. I saw it last night. Is she still a stay-at-home mom? Okay. Well, I know when he first met her, she was working. When I say her, meaning Antonisha. And so Olivia went live. She had the Webs over there, her 3 oldest children. And she definitely was a little bothered, in my opinion. And if you guys remember when we were on the live stream the other day, Thursday, I said Olivia should really feel some type of way. Not where she gonna go jump off the Brooklyn Bridge, but that's what people do in life. They should do. Let me say that. That's what people should do in life. They should live better than they did the year before, right? So last year, Gerard and Antonisha were renting a home. This year, they're on homeowners, okay? Not only homeowners, but they had their house built from the ground up, right? So a lot of people, I'm not saying a lot of people, there are people that can't do that, right? And obviously there are people that can. And Olivia, it's been a long enough time. I think Gerard's had those kids in his possession now. Has it been about 5 years? Because AJ's 4, right? And when them kids first went to Gerard, she was pregnant with AJ. And AJ just turned 4. So it's been about 4.5, almost 5 years that he's had those kids in his possession. And you would have thought by now that things would have changed dramatically for Olivia. And when I say dramatically, in a good sense. But only time that can happen is if that's what you want. And I'm just going to assume that's not what Olivia wants. Because if she wants that, that's what should have happened or should be happening. And that's not happening. Because I don't care what nobody says. Last year, Olivia was in a 3-bedroom apartment. This year, she's in a 2-bedroom apartment. And I understand not living above your means. I understand what that means, especially in these difficult economical times. It's best to live below your means. But Olivia means are not very low. She has the means, okay? When I say means, I mean MEANS, right? Moonwalking backwards. Girl, what you didn't say it. She has the means to live better than what she's living. But when you have, in my opinion, a childish mindset, that's where your living is going to stay. It's going to stay right there, because I don't care what nobody says. I remember when Olivia was proud to tell us she had bought a home in Florida, and come to find out it was a rent to buy home that she didn't even stay in for a good 120 days, right? She was excited to tell us that she bought a home. And although she did not buy that home, she managed to get a rent to buy home. But there's a lot of people that don't even manage to do that. And in my opinion, things has went progressively worse for her than progressively better. But again, it's not because somebody's sitting around with a Lives Life voodoo doll and sticking pins in it. A lot of that, if not all of it, has everything to do with her. And here's my thing. If Olivia does not want to do better in life and she feels like the way she's living is comfortable for her, that's her life, that's her business, right? But what I feel like, you should not get on the internet and project that you this bad bitch that she likes to, profess from time to time, when your life situation doesn't reflect that, right? It doesn't reflect bad bitch. Even if you have a bad bitch mentality, what we are seeing, the image doesn't give bad bitch, okay? Even being pregnant with 3, going on her 6th child, 3 different men in the past 4 years. Yes, that's not giving bad bitch. That's giving a little confusion over there. It's giving an unstable. And again, if that's how she wants to live, that's her business. But when you put it out on the internet, do understand people are going to have thoughts and opinions about it, right? She should have stayed in that house instead of trying to chase Gerard in Texas. I agree. I definitely agree. Only thing that changes for Liv is the number of kids and men she entertains, and her address, Latrice, and her address. I will be going to church. Kids grown, no grandkids yet, but I'm ready. Okay, I know that's right. Things did change dramatically for Tuna. She is back to old apartment that she shared with Gerard. She even upgraded to roaches. Wow, yeah. Because I don't think Olivia had roaches when she first moved into. For some of you guys that do not know, the apartment complex that Olivia currently living in, she lived in about 5 or 6 years ago when her and Gerard were still a couple. They weren't married, but they were a couple. So sis went back to her roots, to what she knows. And I don't believe she had roaches then, because she didn't. I remember watching videos back then where I never heard her mention roaches. But 5 to 6 years later, she's went back to, her old way. And now, unfortunately, she's over there living with the German cockroaches. Yeah, Roy Heritage. Mm-hmm. So she's back on that Gerard still want crap. Well, here's the thing. Do I feel like, hey, Nisha, do I feel like Olivia needs to be jealous? No, I don't. I don't think she needs to be jealous that Gerard built a house for the woman he's with now. Because you know why? Olivia had the same opportunity to get what Antonisha is getting, or even more. Because one thing Olivia is that Antonisha is not, and I'm not saying this like a dig to Antonisha, but it's fact. Olivia is the mother of his children, his only children. Gerard doesn't have any children in this world but those 3. Antonisha, unfortunately for her, hasn't bared children for Gerard yet. I'm not saying that she isn't going to bear them or can't bear them. I don't know what Antonisha reproductive organs are doing over there. I have no idea, right? But she, so Olivia could have had that and probably more. But y'all got to understand, in my opinion, Olivia is not the type of woman to possess that. She wasn't ready for what Gerard is over there doing for this lady, right? She wasn't ready for that. It's obvious she wasn't ready, because look at her right now. She ain't ready right now. If a good man came to her tomorrow, Olivia doesn't know how to receive it, because for one, she's pregnant by a whole nother man, right? That's number one. And in my opinion, she's not in the mental state to receive a good man. I just don't think she is. And again, that's just my opinion. She's not ready. I think they could have had that together, Tam Reed. Anything's possible. One thing we do know with Gerard, he is a worker, right? And one thing Gerard is going to do, he's going to provide. And the reason why I know that is because he provided for Olivia and him and the children when they were all together. When Olivia and Gerard were living together, he was providing for them. Now, they had hard times because Gerard wasn't in the financial position he's in now. But one thing I could say about Gerard, he never gave up. Gerard kept striving for better, right? He wanted a career. He knew what he wanted to do, and he kept going until he accomplished that. And so now he's buying houses from the ground up. I remember when I first started watching Gerard and Olivia, they were excited. That apartment complex Olivia's living in now, back then they were also in a 2-bedroom, and they were excited to get a washer and dryer in their 2-bedroom apartment. They were, because prior to that, they were going to the laundromat. So now, 5-6 years later, he's excited to build a house from the ground up, not to get a washer and dryer from the rental place. That's not what he's doing. And Gerard is college educated. Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know Gerard went to college. Okay, so Gerard is also college educated. So I don't know. I just feel like, in my opinion, I think Olivia kind of fumbled the ball when it comes to that situation. Now, was he the best man in the world to her? No, he cheated on her and she cheated on him. And, they kind of went back and forth. But I think, with the right mindset of both individuals, they probably could have worked out their differences and made it better. But sometimes you can go through situations and you could just be the right person. You could be in the wrong situation and not with the right person, So just because you got kids don't mean this is what it is or this is what it's supposed to be. You want it to be that way, but a lot of times it doesn't work out to be that way. And that's unfortunate, okay? Yeah, I didn't know he was college. I didn't know that. Oh, hello said he didn't go to college. He went and got a CDL. Okay. Yeah, I don't know anything about college. I know he got a CDL and he studied really hard to get that CDL. I remember when him and Olivia was together, he talked about that a lot. Like when Olivia would do videos and stuff like that, you would hear Gerard talking about getting his CDLs. That's all he talked about back then. And he got it. He got it. He eventually got it. He did not go to college. He even said that. Okay, so Gerard said he didn't go to college. Well, sometimes people just be saying stuff in the chat. I don't know. Here's the unfortunate thing, y'all. I don't study these people like that. I don't know. I only know what they show on the internet. Anything outside of the internet, I have no idea. I don't know. I don't be studying these people like that. They put it on the internet, we'll talk about it. And then here's the thing. A lot of y'all hear conversations that I'm not aware of, okay? A lot of y'all hear conversations that I'm not aware of because y'all be in those places. And unfortunately, there are times I'm not in those places. And so I don't hear everything that's being said on anybody's platform. I'm just, but that's the good thing about the internet. It's a sharing platform. So you guys will come and share things that you've heard. We don't know if it's true or not. If we can fact check it, we'll fact check it. All right. Mo Lady said, long story short, he focused on elevating. She never focused on anything outside of YouTube. And does she really focus on YouTube though, Mo Lady? Think about it. What did she focus on YouTube? She don't really focus on YouTube. Olivia just shows up because Google allows her to. Yeah, she's not focusing on that. So we're going to get into Olivia's conversation. We actually talked a little bit too long about her. I just wanted to give y'all an introduction to what we're going to talk about. And then Jasmine, y'all. Jasmine is moving. So she went live. I saw yesterday. She said she's getting boxes. I said, oh, God. Here we go again. Oh, boy. So apparently where she lives at is not in her name. And Jasmine has to move. And yeah, I don't know. Y'all, I don't know. I don't know. Okay. I don't know what's going on with Jasmine. Jasmine likes to act like y'all don't know what's going on, but she'd be so compelled to come to the internet to tell y'all what's going on. She don't want you to know what's going on, but she'll come to the internet periodically and let y'all know it's so much going on that y'all just don't understand, right? Yeah, she is doing a lot of door dashing, and from history, we know whenever Jasmine's door dashing a lot, something's going on that she's trying to handle. So is she staying with a man or a stud daddy? I don't know, Melissa. I have no idea. Jasmine is slower than molasses. From my understanding, the cash the people gave her from my understanding, the cash that people gave her for the deposit. Well, yeah, we know in September, Jasmine came to the internet to ask us to help her pay a second deposit. And I don't understand what a second deposit would have been needed for when apparently the lease is not even in your name. So they probably caught on to her CPN. I don't know. But what, as time go on, these ladies tell on themselves. So it'll all be revealed. It'll all be revealed. So we're gonna get into Jasmine really quick because I think she's a little easier to talk about. So let's get into her real quick. All right, let's get into it, y'all.
I got you.
It looks like it wants to rain today. Well, it's supposed to, so. Bro, what are you doing? Come on.
No, I didn't see his haircut.
Watch out.
Worry.
We're gonna go, I think they have some spaghetti sauce in here. And I go to Dodge and I'll get, oh, they have boxes of this. They got boxes that are like, oh, my sugar. I'm about to ask this lady because they just walked out with like boxes that are, they don't need. Okay. Hello.
At this point, I don't understand why Jasmine gets rid of the boxes that she uses to move into. At this point, sis, instead of getting rid of the boxes when you move into places, just go ahead and disassemble the boxes and store them in your garage space. Yeah, just do that at this point. Like the whole throwing the boxes away for the trash man. Yeah, it's redundant. I wouldn't even do that because not even a year later, you're literally not even a year later, you're looking for boxes again. It's kind of suspect that, especially for Jasmine, because Jasmine typically fulfills the leases on the homes, right? Now, she's not successful with always getting security deposit back. But she is successful. Hey, Taylor. She is successful with completing leases. So the fact that Jasmine is moving before the lease is up lets me know something is up. Because that's typically not her MO.
Do y'all have boxes that y'all don't need? I just seen someone else walk out with some. So I was.
There's some right over at the end of the, where the canned vegetables are?
Yes, ma'am.
At the end of the aisle.
Okay.
Right there.
Thank you.
Toy.
I just seen somebody walk out with them. Come on. Oh, man. About to get these boxes while we here. Oh, what's going on?
I need a toy.
Legend, hush. You are not getting no toy. You get toys all the damn time. Your mama gotta move, okay? And she door dashing all day, all night to get move money. Legend, don't you touch nothing in that there. You hear Auntie? To put it down. Jasmine, he don't need nothing.
Oh, I stepped on something outside. I don't know what that was like. Hold on. No. That right there for right now. Pray for your sister. I feel like I have pasta noodles. Come this way.
Baby, I remember you, Taylor, girl. I remember about two tax seasons ago. What was it? No, it was Ava. Ava wanted some candy at the checkout stand. Jasmine got her tax money and she decided to splurge on the children down there at the Walmart. Okay. And I remember when Jasmine came out of that Walmart, she was cussing Ava out, talking about she ungrateful and she didn't spend money in Walmart. And Ava said, all I wanted was some damn candy. Baby, when I tell you she shamed Ava so damn bad. And who don't love little Ava? Because Ava don't really say too much of nothing. Right. And baby, she shamed Ava so bad about asking for some candy at the checkout stand. Legend in here begging for toys, and she just Legend move, hush. If that was Aiden, baby, he would have got cussed out in about 4 different languages. Yeah, I agree with you.
Let's see that has some.
Thank you, real.
Don't fall out. Oh, I sure was about to.
Jasmine, hold on. We got to listen to what Too Real said. Too Real said, that's crazy. People celebrate Gerard and Nisha. That man's a serial cheater. He can keep his money. I would go get my own damn house without the kids and drama that he comes with. D ain't all that. Now, sis, that's true. That is definitely true. But one thing we do know about Antonisha, baby, she's a ride or dyer. And then everybody said, well, that's his wife, right? Everybody was under the, the conversation last year when Olivia came and spilled that tea that her and Gerard was over there tiptoeing in the tulips. Everybody was like, well, why should she leave Gerard? That's his wife. Well, same thing with Olivia. When Olivia suspected that Gerard was cheating or, with Antonisha still, nobody felt like Olivia needed to save her marriage. They was like, Olivia, you a hoe. You don't deserve no man. So Too Real, I'm going to be honest with you, sis. I'm just, congratulating them for buying a house because that's an accomplishment, right? Buying a home is an accomplishment. Now, I'm just going to assume Antonisha ain't no damn dummy and her name is on the deed of that home. I'm going to also assume that she's on that mortgage as well, too. But if she ain't on the mortgage because her income is not where it needs to be, as long as she on that deed, honey, she good.
Yes.
Why are you coming?
I know. I don't know why I didn't get a basket. Or
Watch out!
Sorry.
I don't think the people are more happier for the children, Mo lady. I don't think so. I think the people are congratulating Gerard to spite Olivia. I'm not saying because people genuinely like Gerard. Because Gerard, y'all got to think about it. Gerard didn't cheat on us. Gerard didn't cheat on us. And most people like Gerard because he takes care of his children. There are a lot of men out here that don't take care of their children. And Gerard fought hard for his kids. Baby, that man spent money. Okay? He ain't talk about spending money, Keontae. That man that man had a lawyer. He had a lawyer in Florida and in Texas. Baby, Gerard and people, a lot of women, especially women that have dealt with men they have children with who are not stand-up guys for their children. Women who are used to a man, regardless if they with him or not with him, and they're used to that man handling their responsibility as a father, a lot of them are not overly impressed with Gerard taking care of his kids. Because let's be honest, that's what you're supposed to do. I don't think you should get a pat on the back for being a father or being a mother, because a good one. Let me say that one, because that's what you should be doing, being a good mother or father for your children. So I think a lot of the people, I don't think the people are just so happy for the children. The people are congratulating Gerard to spite Olivia. And it's mostly the people that don't like Olivia, right? That's what they're congratulating Gerard for, to get up under Olivia's skin, in my opinion.
Here, hear this.
Okay. What?
Well, of course they moved in silence. Gerard and Tanisha are on social media, but they don't live their lives on social media. They post stuff sporadically on social media, but they're not like Olivia every day, all day on live stream. So yeah, they moved in silence, because let's be honest, y'all, what they got going on is not our business. Now, if they care to share it with us, okay. But every aspect of their life is not on the internet like Olivia's is. Olivia does this thing for a living. Gerard and Tanisha do it because that's what most people do, post stuff on the internet. Buying a home is a very big accomplishment. There are people who live their whole lifetime and can never accomplish buying a home.
I can't pick it up. It's so hard.
Hold it. All right. Hands. No, please, 2 hands. Stop doing that. Seriously, stop playing.
So heavy.
It's not that heavy.
Well, Maja, that's a good point. No proof he's cheated or is cheating, but plenty of proof that he's a good father and provider. I'm going to add that to your comment. And provider. We have plenty of receipts that Gerard is a good father and a damn good provider. Okay? Now that we do it because he provided for Olivia. He's providing for Tanisha. So one thing we do have proof on, that he is a good father and a good provider. Now, cheater, we know what Olivia has said. I believe Gerard did admit that he cheated. I'm not saying with Tanisha, but I don't remember. I think he did. Because y'all got to remember, I don't really listen to a lot of what Gerard says, because Gerard don't really talk a lot. I listen more to what Olivia says, because she's the one who has the platform and talks more about their situation. I think Gerard did at one point in one of those live streams he's done on Instagram or something. I think he did say he cheated. I don't remember. Maybe some of y'all in the chat remember. He did admit it, Trees. Okay, so yeah, I thought I heard him say that at one time. But what we do know for sure, and we seen it when he was with Olivia, and we see it with Tanisha, that man is a damn good father and a damn good provider. Now, does that mean because you're a good father and a good provider, you're supposed to cheat on me? No, that doesn't mean that, right? And so, but you know what's so unfortunate, y'all? Sometimes you just can't get everything all at once. Like a perfect world is to get a good man who's a great provider, a good father, a good lover, honest, loyal, respectful. That is a perfect world. But unfortunately, we don't live in a perfect world, and people are not perfect. Well, of course she admitted it. Hello. It's true.
No.
Gerard is the only man that's ever provided for her. We know that for a fact. And we ain't been with Olivia all her life.
I said no. I don't know why I didn't get a badge. Kids. Hey, y'all.
No, you're fine. Have a good one.
Hello.
Hello. Here we go.
I don't know why I didn't grab a basket.
You want me to grab you one now?
I'll
Just take it to the car.
I didn't plan for it.
All right.
Wait, oh, Legend, give me the
Okay,
spaghetti
this
sauce.
is a horrible. I don't know why we're here.
Hey, pick up that box up. Pick that box up. Pick it up. Shit.
Lord, she got Legend out there helping with the boxes. He can barely go to the bathroom by himself. Jasmine, where is the man's that got you pregnant? Where is he at? Is he gonna help with any of the boxes he helped get you pregnant? Jasmine, you just came on this internet about a month ago now and told us, that you were 3.5 weeks pregnant with twins and they may have been girls. Where is the man that got you pregnant? Where is he at? Why do y'all get pregnant and then the man's is never around? Why is that? I don't understand that. Y'all can find the men to get you pregnant. Or even if they don't get you pregnant, you can find the men to put their dick in you. You don't got no problems with baby. Have y'all noticed that they don't have no problems finding the men to get them pregnant or get them that good? Well, we ain't gonna say good, but I'm gonna just say D because I don't even know if y'all know what good D is. Anyway, that's another damn story. Jasmine, where is the man's? Sis, just asking. Where is the man that got you pregnant? I don't be understanding that. Then when y'all got stuff going on, you on all in the camera, on live, need $553 to pay your damn rent. Olivia, homeless, pregnant, 2 kids and living in a car. The man they supposed to got you pregnant ain't nowhere around, but the internet needs to help you get back to Texas. I don't be understanding, baby. When I tell you, y'all literally y'all don't have any investment in your self-worth is literally in the toilet. Cause I wish I would be getting dick, okay? And I can't get a nigga to give me, I ain't gonna even say $550 damn dollars. Think about it, y'all. Olivia sitting over there pregnant and never even been on a date with said man that got her pregnant. Think about that. It don't even make sense to me. Jasmine, we know you don't go on dates, but the men's get to lay you down. But when you need something, here your face is on the camera. I've never, baby, when I tell you I would be so ashamed.
I need a drink. God damn. Damn, Daniel. It's just one of them days that a girl goes through when I'm angry inside. Don't want to take it out on you. Just one of them days. I'm going to wait till you go because you are a police officer. Don't take it personal. I just want to be all alone. When you think I did you wrong, don't take it personal. Baby, 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 don't take it personal. Someone said, what? Is the tampons on the same aisle as they wasn't. Was there something on there? If it was, it wasn't supposed to be there. When you think I treat you wrong, don't take it personal. I don't like this, bro. really just hit a lick. I was literally trying to get some boxes, right? And the fact that as soon as I got there, she was like, "Oh yeah, we have some in there." Cause I saw them girls walking out with boxes. I wish I would have got them. No, I wouldn't even know. But they were walking out with them boxes, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we hit a lick. We hit a little lick. Got something for free." That's what I'm talking about. Free. I'll take free any day. Don't take.
We know you can take free any day. You freely giving out that ussy. We know that you can take free any day because you freely give out that ussy. Baby, a mess.
Keep person. No. Jesus loved you down on the cross. He did. He sure did. He sure does. What are you doing out of the kitchen? Girl, congrats on the new SUV. Thank you, love. I love your braids. It's time for them bad boys to come down. You should do modeling. Yeah, I think you would know things. I'm just not work.
Jasmine, somebody said that you should be modeling. What you should have said, "Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that." But if somebody says she looked like a man, she would be all in that comment. The girl can't even take a nice comment. You know, we noticed that when she was with Chris. Y'all remember when she was with Chris and the only comments she would read was the trolling comments? If people were saying things nice, she wouldn't read those. It's almost like she used to like to get Chris fired up, right? Now, if somebody said you look like a man, she'd be like, your mama look like a man. Somebody said that she should be modeling. She's like, I'm too manly for that. I like, no, that's too cutesy for me. Okay. Instead of saying, thank you, appreciate you. Oh, you're so sweet. But if somebody said she looked like a man, her voice would have got a little deeper. She would have puffed on the vape a couple, 2-3 times and would have started tussling with them in the comments. You can't even say nothing nice to this girl. She don't even know how to receive it. See, this is how I know the mans don't do nothing for her. Because, girl, you can't even take a nice compliment. Even if it's not true, you can't even receive nice compliments. I'm like, but somebody said, girl, and somebody would have said you look like a man. You'll be like, your mama look like a man. Your mama is a man. Girl, you would have got real deep in the raspy in the boy. Jasmine is a mess.
Go home and, oh shit. Make sure y'all don't. We only took one fucking order. And it was the most difficult order today. Why Chipotle system went down. Then the lady had a menu because the girl was like, I couldn't cancel it. They were trying to accept it. Her order was. It was so frustrating, y'all. And then she was trying to manually put it in. And we finally got it to work. I took forever on an $8 order. I'm like, oh, this is quick. It is not far. Shit. They systems went down and threw me off.
Jasmine, you over there running up the miles on this car for $8 order. You up there putting more miles and wear and tear on this car for an $8. Do you have a manufacturer's warranty on that car? Because I'm what is this, about 2025? Do you got a manufacturer's warranty? Because I'm just trying to figure out with the price of gas, what it is. What's it down there in Texas? About $4? With the price of gas, what it is. And you got a brand new car. Why is we wrestling with $8 orders? That's your goal? Driving a new car is $8 orders? I mean, you should do what Olivia do, Amazon Flex. It pay more money. That's what I'm saying. Always bottom of the barrel mentality. You got a new car, you can't even elevate on the ride on the gig work. Because I would be damned if I'm wrestling around with an $8 order. Hell, with Instacart, at least you can go get you a $20, $30 order. $8 wouldn't do anything but piss me. A girl, Cece, okay? Right, Misha, go get Instacart. At least on Instacart is 20, 30. You got to do more work. But see, she can't do Instacart. Instacart requires more work. A mess.
And then he was like, well, this is taking so long. I was like, we just started. So it's an $8 order plus $2.50. Because they had a $2.50.
$10.50. One order. $4 of that went to gas. So you over there wrestling with $6.50. That ain't even minimum wage. You're making less than minimum wage per hour in 2026. Who is doing that? Who is making less than minimum wage in 2026? Why would anybody be doing that? Baby, with the way people out here hustling, scamming, and doing everything they can to get as much money as they can, girl, you out here wrestling for $6.50. That ain't even minimum wage. They pay more than that down there at the McDonald's. A mess.
From my little one. That's it. And I was like, I'm gonna just take a couple of orders so I can go get some boxes. I'll probably still take some more orders later on. I got a game today. Probably take some more orders later on because I'm gonna need more boxes. Some of the boxes, it was like a couple of little ones for the girls, mostly. I don't know. I feel like some shit about to just be done.
You gotta go. Do you have to do DoorDash to buy the boxes, or are you doing DoorDash to hopefully run into a place that has boxes? Because wouldn't it be easier just go to a place and buy the boxes? There are so many places. U-Haul sells boxes. Hell, what's that? Home Depot, Lowe's sell boxes. So are you doing DoorDash to buy the boxes, or are you doing DoorDash to hopefully run into a place that has some boxes? Because most places, when they do their inventory, they put their boxes in what they call a baler because they sell the boxes back. They get money off the boxes because they're recyclable. So a lot of times places don't even have boxes available because they get money off the boxes. Now I'm gonna tell y'all a little secret. TMR like to put y'all up on T. The next time one of y'all gotta move and y'all need some boxes, you said, who's going to pay for boxes? Well, sis, I'll pay for some boxes. If it eliminates having to run around searching for them. I don't know about y'all, but when I move, I like my move to be organized. Baby, I cannot stand a chaotic move. But I'm going to put y'all up on some tea. If you need some boxes, every city that you live, every city in the world has a hospital in it. And what does hospitals get? Supplies. And how do the supplies come? In a box. So the next time y'all need to move, call the local hospital in your area and ask for the shipping and receiving department. And you'll get a person that works in that department on the phone. Ask them, when do they get their deliveries? They'll tell you. And if you ask, they'll put the boxes aside for you. It doesn't matter if you're an employee of the hospital or not. You ain't even got to tell them all that. Or, or if you want to lie a little bit to I work over down there in the labor delivery, or I work on the med surge, say whatever, right? And tell them, hey, can you hold some boxes for me? They'll do it. And that is the most quickest, efficient way to get. And one thing about the hospital, they got the boxes in all sizes because all type of supplies come to the hospital. That is the quickest, most efficient way to get free boxes. Don't never say TMR didn't tell you and put you up on some tea. So the next time y'all need to move and y'all need some boxes, instead of running around to the local Walmart, this grocery store, that grocery store, or even paying for them like at a Home Depot or Lowe's, baby, just call the hospital. Ask for shipping and receiving, and they'll let you come get you some boxes. It's the most quickest, efficient, cheapest way, and it's the good boxes. Because some companies like McKesson and Sterile, they're sending those boxes there. Because those companies do supplies for the hospital. Okay? Don't never say TMR ain't told you something.
Bitch, throw it in the bag. Throw it in the bag. I am not looking forward to moving, y'all. I don't want to move. I don't feel like moving. Moving is so stressful. It's a lot. You know what's these buttons for? I ain't gonna touch them while I'm driving, but it's a lot. I actually wanted to record myself yesterday, but I be feeling awkward. And plus, the lady was talking when I went to look at this other place, and it was really nice. I liked it, and it was like right there. The kids probably would have had to walk to school. It was so close to the school. And one more time, YouTube. One more time. Do it again out there. They keep cutting off. But yeah, it was like right there by the kids' school. But y'all, I swear to God, I wish as a kid I knew so much more about credit. And I like cherished it. Like I was cherishing my heart or something. Like I want something to just be ruined. Like I paid off 2 things so far off my credit. And child.
Jasmine, what do you mean when you was a kid you wish you knew more about taxes? Since you ain't been a kid in damn near 20 years. You've had more time on this earth as an adult than you were a child. So even if you didn't know anything about credit worthiness as a child, you definitely have lived life since being an adult where you should have acquired that already. What couple things did you pay off your credit? Because I'm going to be honest, Jasmine, most things that's on your credit should have already fell off. Y'all remember about a year or so ago, she was on here telling us all the stuff that Philip put on her credit. But look how long it's been since her and Philip been together. Whatever cell phones Philip had on your credit, girl, that's been more than 7 years ago. That ish been off your credit. Jasmine, I don't believe you're paying anything off your credit. Anytime you won't pay your water bill so it won't get cut off. Girl, you is not taking the time to pay for anything to get up off your credit. Jasmine, hush.
Irritated. Still a lot of shit I have to do, bro. And even though I got approved for this other place, I'm still waiting. I'm gonna get the other place a week. They just because they're trying to. I hate when they be going through a third party to approve. Like I have the letters and the payment receipts and everything, but you had to submit it through the third party. And hopefully I hear something back about that one. So I really prefer that place over the other one that I got approved for. But you know, it is what it is. I feel like everything happens for a reason. Might be a reason why I don't need to go over there, but it might be a reason that it pop up next week, and it's like a sign. Like I just need to take it at a time and just pray about it. I am physically, mentally, emotionally fucking drained from just thinking about moving. Like moving, I was driving. Oh, the car's the same time. I was driving by a when I drive by houses, my anxiety just gets all over the place. So I'm like, bro, I'm so over this. I don't even want to look at houses. I don't want to look at nothing anymore. Like I'm tired, and it's just draining. You know?
Okay, Jasmine. So if moving is so draining and moving is so tiresome for you, why do you keep doing it? Like, at what point don't you ladies aim from home ownership? We asked Strong Mommy Chrissy that a million times. Like, Chrissy, you got 9 kids. Why haven't you by now in all these years invest in home ownership? It's not hard. It's not so draining. Let's be honest, Jasmine, you could have tried to buy a house. You could have tried to buy like a double wide or a triple wide. You could have done these things already. Y'all be more concerned with getting some ping than you keeping you and your children stable. If moving gives you anxiety, then why do you keep getting anxiety? Why do you keep, like, at what point do you say, you know what, I'm tired of moving. I'm tired of wrestling with the landlord for my security deposit. Let me sit down. Let me take the time to see what needs to come off my credit, so therefore I can get a pre-approval. It's not, if y'all can sit and research how to troll the internet, how come y'all can't sit and research something that makes sense? You took the time to figure out how to get a new car. So why don't you take the time to figure out how to get a home that you own? Because let's be honest, social media is a source of income. Anytime you can buy a house with self-employment, you can buy a house as a content creator. But moving is a part of the content for them. That's a part of moving, getting pregnant, and a new nigga in my face is content for them.
Credit, the rebuilding class. There's nothing against her credit rebuilding class. It's against nobody. I mean, I have people that help me with that, honestly, but at the same time, y'all, the first step I had to freaking do was pay some stuff off. I paid 2 things off, but then I also paid off my credit card, which I didn't want to do that either. That's been a minute, but I paid.
Oh boy.
Give a damn about a hater when I feel like.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
When I drive by houses, my anxiety just gets all over the place. Cause I'm like, bro, I'm so over this. I don't even want to look at houses. I don't want to look at nothing anymore. Like, I'm tired, and it's just draining, you know? Credit, the rebuilding class. There's nothing against her credit rebuilding class. It's against nobody. I mean, I have people that help me with that, honestly, but at the same time, y'all,
What people is helping you with credit? Who? Hannah is probably the one that's advising you.
Step I had to freaking do was pay some stuff off. I paid 2 things off, but then I also paid off my credit card, which I didn't want to do that either.
What credit card did you have, Jasmine? What credit card did you have? That's what I wanted y'all to hear her say. What credit card did you pay off? How you have a credit card, but you didn't have $553 to pay your damn rent? How you have a credit card and a couple of years ago you was on the internet begging for a new camera? If you had a credit card, wouldn't you have just went and bought the camera with your credit card? And you paying off the credit card, so it took you to get tax money to pay the credit card off when you could have been paying it off monthly? Jasmine, hush. You had a credit card, but you don't never talk about credit cards. You had a credit card, but you never talk about it. Not saying that you need to tell us, I got a Visa, I got American Express, I got a Discover. I'm not saying that, but you never talk about it. But all of a sudden now, you sound like Chrissy. All of a sudden now, you got a credit card. Girl, hush.
That's been a minute, but I paid that off. So I just feel like there's no age limit on learning from your mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. People kept saying like, you too old to make mistakes. Since when is there an age limit on mistakes? There's no age limit. Mistakes is gonna happen, whether we like it or not. We just try to keep pushing. Keep pushing. No one cares. Stop crying. I'm not even fucking crying. And if you didn't care, you wouldn't be here. So obviously you do care. And I love that. So don't take baby, don't take me personally. I think they moving too because they put some shit outside.
Right, Dee Dee. Credit card, but kids got holes in their damn shoes. Girl, a mess. A mess.
That truck ain't never followed being behind me. I see that car all the time. It's the same car. All the fucking time. I explain it in the blog. I don't know when I put that blog.
Exactly. Credit card, but renting furniture. Girl, hush. Credit card, but renting furniture. Girl, hush.
Remember, the only thing I am, because I told y'all I would take all that on there. That's that on that on that. So I do explain it a little bit. I don't go into too much detail because then it's going to be bringing out other stuff that I want to bring out. Just know I'm learning. I'm growing. It's going to cut off. I'm growing. And only time will tell.
I'll turn it on. I'll turn this on.
No. Last time I did that, my freaking battery went out.
Oh, I turned it on.
Now, y'all know we don't talk about the rented rugs. I am still trying to recover from the idea of renting a rug. Y'all, who said that? Ice, we don't talk about the rented rugs over here. Now, we will entertain a conversation about rented furniture, but rugs is off limits. How many of y'all in the chat know that every time y'all mention rented rugs, TMR gets anxiety? How many of y'all remember that? Y'all, Shy Style, you remember, sis, you know, y'all, hello, y'all know how I feel about the rented rug. Nisha and LaToy, y'all know how TMR feel about the rented rug situation. We can talk about anything. We can talk about renting ding-a-ling. We can talk about renting a car. We can talk about renting a house. Baby, when y'all start saying rented rugs, it just makes, matter of fact, let me sip on this coffee, because it's right, sis, I'm having flashbacks. I don't want to talk about no rented rug. Baby, you can go down there to the Ross or Burlington. Baby, let me tell y'all something. I bought a rug at Burlington last year. Baby, when I tell you the rug, I think they put the wrong price on the rug. They had to. Somebody was in there drunk or high and put the wrong price tag, baby. When I tell you this rug is that rug should have cost every bit of $150. Baby, I got the rug for $29.99. Somebody put the wrong tag on that rug. I know they did. Because, girl, when I looked the rug up on Google and it was telling me where other places were selling that rug for like $150. Baby, I got the rug for $29. So can you imagine? Can you imagine renting a rug? I never heard of such thing.
Baby, don't think it. Come on, say go get your water. Personal. Got all this shit I had to move, bro. I'm not. Stop.
Okay.
And the boxes are there.
What?
I'll take it out in a minute. I'm gonna take this out.
I close the door.
All right. Close the door.
My mom, it's open.
I know. I'm gonna close up. I gotta take this in the house first. Go on with your bed, still. Oh, I'm gonna do that by all means necessary. I might as well keep this little box that's over here. I'm gonna throw this away. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna. Just thinking about it, making me wanna go crazy. You was so thirsty. I'm about to cook the food. Cause I know you want some spaghetti. It's really for dinner. I just wanna be all alone when you think I treat you wrong. I'll take these boxes out, man. Don't take it personal. That man probably looking at me like, bitch, what is you? Girl, what the hell is she talking about? What is she singing? I really bought like Aiden's tablet for him, but he ended up not being out that long. Let's take that back in the house. Hey, come back up here. Leave them bugs alone. Come on. You better hurry up. I'm about to close the garage. Open the door for Mom. I got this. That's mine. Thank you.
Now, I have a question. Why is y'all so irritated by Jasmine singing? Not any other time, Bonita. Not any other. LaToya said, Jasmine, will you stop that damn singing? But let me tell y'all something. Y'all don't like it when she's sad and depressed. Y'all tell Jasmine, get yourself together. Stop coming to this internet sad and depressed. Now she on here singing and y'all want her to stop. I got a question. What do y'all want this young lady to do? What y'all want her to do? Y'all said, Tiamat, hush. Y'all said, Tiamat, hush. Do the reaction and hush, sis. Oh, so now y'all want me to hush. We said her singing sounds. Marquita, stop it. Well, who said it? User said the singing is a nervous tick. Tamika said, well, since she can at least try to sing a little better or something. Who said, Rumble said, I just want her to leave the damn internet. Can she do that? Y'all are a mess.
Thank you. You're so sweet. We just got a lot going on. Oh, we got boxes. I still got tape in there.
Because they cutting up in the chat, honey. The break room cutting up. Ma just said, now look at Tiamat. Ma just said, now look at Tiamat. I'm about tired of your ish. Ma just said, now we didn't ask that girl to do a lot. We asked her to do her hair. We asked her to get a job. We even asked her to stop being raggedy. But we ain't never said nothing about no singing around here. Margie, you a mess, sis.
See, the only thing I'm not looking forward to is that one of the places is gas. So you gotta bring that stuff up. I saw that.
Jasmine, why do all your houses sound like y'all live in a cave? Why do your houses be sounding so hollow? Everywhere y'all live at, it be like, hello, 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 hello. Why do all of y'all houses sound like y'all live down there in the cave? Why? She do always got something going on. We sell to another bill to get cut off. Pure Area said, I'm so sick of her.
Monster put my Look, do you like it?
I love it.
Wait a minute. no blankets and towels in them, Tim. What'd you say? Her closet don't got no blankets or towels in them, baby. Just as hollow. Jasmine still got them same damn raggedy towels. Baby, I ain't never seen nothing like it. Olivia over there with the same set of pink sheets. Jasmine over there with towels hanging up in her bathroom that she, they washed the damn car with. I've never seen that. I've never seen women who don't pride themselves on the thing. And these are women that have multiple children. It ain't like she a single mama with one kid. Baby, they be having 5, 50, 11 kids up in the house. Raggedy towels, no sheets or one sheet, sheets up to the window, rugs that came from the damn renter center. But I've never seen nothing like it.
Okay. Side note, I made pork chops the other day. Ellie, and them bitches burnt. Look at them. I was so fucking tired. Like, bro, I was so mad. I was like, oh, I don't get food stamps to the 6. And our pork chops burnt. But it was okay because I had them vegan.
Okay, girl.
Orange chicken things. And Legend ate some too. So we just split it. And think I treat you.
He ain't never seen it. Jasmine has never, her or Olivia, they have never taken us on a shopping. But baby, they quick to show us what groceries they bought. Baby, they'll show us every grocery in the house. But they ain't never showed us. I went to the store today and bought a bed in a bag set. I went to the store today and bought some new curtains. I went to the store today and bought this beautiful rug. But they'll show us, I bought coffee, tea, processed food, Olivia with the Costco damn pizzas. They'll show us all the groceries, but stuff that you buy with cash, but we don't see none of that. Jasmine, when she go to the store, this heifer don't never have toilet paper, paper towels, dishwasher, stuff to clean your house with. Baby, we don't never see that in the grocery haul. All we ever see is what EBT stuff. That's it.
Baby, where's my tripod? It's in the closet.
Dollar Tree.
Oh, I just made a mess. I did. Strip that shit on here.
What's that?
That's stuff for the orange chicken. Yeah, it was from the orange chicken.
And that's a nice place. That's a nice place Jasmine is living in. Why is she moving so abruptly? Has anybody found the tea out about that? Because I ain't found the tea out yet. Now, somebody did put in my comments that the place she living in is in her brother's name. Yeah, I don't think Keyshawn would do that. I don't think Keyshawn. Now, y'all know when she first moved here, it was rumored that Keyshawn and his now wife, then it was his fiance, was staying with Jasmine. Or maybe now Jasmine. Something is just telling me Keyshawn is not going to live with Jasmine. Hell, a couple years ago, he didn't even want her to show up her and the kids to show up at the birthday party. Y'all remember that? When Jasmine told us that Keyshawn told their mutual friend, Keyshawn and Jasmine have a mutual friend, a guy who has a daughter, and it was the little girl's birthday. And Keyshawn told the friend, and the friend ended up telling her, don't invite Jasmine and her kids to the birthday party because they're embarrassing. Do y'all remember that? This one, Jasmine stayed in that, I think, was it the first or the second apartment? I can't remember. I think it was the second one before Chris moved in. And Jasmine was on the internet crying because Keyshawn was embarrassed. So if y'all think about it, if Keyshawn didn't want her and her kids to show up at a birthday party, do y'all honestly think this man would live with her? I don't think so. I don't think I just don't think Keyshawn would let Jasmine and her kids move in with him. I don't believe it. He barely visits Jasmine, let alone live with her. Y'all seen how he acted at the wedding? Did Jasmine film her and her brother having a brother-sister dance at the wedding? We didn't see that. Now, we seen Jasmine's mama and Keyshawn dancing, but did we see Jasmine dancing with the groom at the wedding? No, we didn't. And Jasmine is not his only sister. Y'all know Jasmine has an older sibling that's disabled, and she lives in a home down there in Texas. But technically, Jasmine is the only sister that Keyshawn has a relationship with. Let me say it like that. You didn't even see him dancing with Jasmine at the wedding. So do y'all think he would go live with Jazz? I don't believe that. So like I said, they were saying that in my comments. I was like, no, I don't think so.
It's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
It's not like this.
I don't even know what he's talking
It's a
about.
monster. It's a monster did it.
It's a legend.
It's me?
Yeah.
No, not.
They waffle.
And who was it? I thought Legend was it. Where's my saran wrap?
Monster did it.
Why is she live? Has Jasmine said anything other than she paid off a credit card? And Jasmine, what Jasmine? What did you call us over here for? Hold on, y'all.
Legend, chill.
What is this?
Let's chill. Let's chill, baby.
I get this one.
So I can knock you down.
Mommy.
Legend, close my refrigerator.
Chocolate milk.
No. Because in the position where it is, I ain't know how long it's been sitting up under there.
Wait, hold on. Wait, Marquita spilled tea. She said, what happened? Marquita said, I heard the reason why she is moving is because she was subleasing from someone who had a Section 8 and their lease was not renewed. So wait a minute, sis. If somebody got Section 8 and they was living in a house, I'm going to just say this is a 3 to 4 bedroom. I don't know how many bedrooms. You know, at first Jasmine said 5 bedroom, right? I'm just going to assume that person got a lot of kids. So why would somebody let her sublease their Section 8 place? Wouldn't they still need their Section 8? If you got a Section 8 voucher that houses 3 to 4 bedrooms, I'm gonna just assume that you still need that unless that person bought a home. But if you bought a home, then you would just get rid of the Section 8, right? So to me, that don't even make sense. Why would somebody let her sublease their Section 8 place when they can use their own Section 8 place? That don't even make sense. Oh yeah, I know. I'm just saying it don't make sense.
I'm about to make some spaghetti. Is that okay with you? My child.
Now we know Tanae basically sublet her low-income apartment. We know Tanae did that, right? And what ended up happening? Tanae lost the low-income place and been struggling ever since. Now she got a Section 8 voucher. So we know Tanae did it. But it just don't make sense why somebody would have a Section 8, especially this house. This is a nice place. Why would they give it to her? If they was ready to leave this place, where did they go? Did they go to home ownership? Because if you went to another place and you let her sublease the Section 8 place, then how the hell you paying your damn rent?
Stop, move. Play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. Nah, you don't play with it. Yeah, I keep cutting out. I don't know why. As YouTube is just on this. It's going through some stuff. for 5 minutes ignoring the viewers. Why am I live? Because I can go live. Why are you here every time criticizing everything that I will try to critique everything that I do?
Jasmine, you and Olivia are by far the most horrible influences I've ever saw. At the end of the day, you want somebody to show up. Even if somebody says, so somebody in Jasmine's comment, I don't know if y'all can see this comment. Let me take my thing down so y'all can see it. Somebody in Jasmine's comment just typed in her chat, why are you even live? You ain't saying nothing and y'all yelling back and forth at each other for 5 minutes, ignoring the viewers. You are so rude. But did that person lie? Did they lie? It's the comment right here. Did they lie, y'all? They didn't lie. Jasmine does that all the time. Now Jasmine sitting up and talking about, well, why you in here? Every time I go live, why you? Jasmine, didn't I just tell y'all? The ignorant comments, she'll reply to those. I just said, didn't I just say this? I didn't even see this part of the live. I saw the part when she was in the car. I didn't even see this part. So I'm watching this fresh with y'all. But if somebody say something to her, nice, oh, you should be a model. No, I don't, no. But if somebody wrestling with her, because, we know Jasmine love to put on her wrestling attire. If somebody wrestling with her, she'll wrestle, but just man behavior. She exhibits no feminine qualities at all. Now, am I saying you shouldn't every now and then let a bitch have it? Every now and then you gotta let a bitch have it, right? She do it all the time.
Everything that I post, everything that I say, you're always here talking best. It is a Good Friday. Can we have a Good Friday on Good Friday? Like, and I'm live because I choose to. Girl, who are you? I can't believe you think you are somebody.
Jasmine, at this point, we might as well do a eulogy for this channel. Sis, you know what? I used to think, well, maybe she can turn it around. Jasmine, I don't even want to think about it no more. At this point, sis, we just need to do a eulogy for the channel. Dearly beloved, we are gathered here today for the rise and fall of my jazzy life. Like at this point, sis, we might as well do a eulogy for the channel. Because, baby, when I tell you there's no resurrection, now tomorrow is resurrection day. All right? Can I get an amen in the chat? Tomorrow is resurrection day. He has risen. You hear me? But this channel, it has not resurrected. It's not going to happen. Like, here's the part, y'all. She don't care. She does not care. What Nikki said, in love and memory. That Nikki said, in love and memory. Baby, this channel is not resurrecting. And she don't even care. Baby, I would be pissed if I had a channel of 60,000 subscribers that could potentially bring me about $5,000 a month at the minimum. And baby, we said Viagra ain't gonna even help her at this time. Okay? I would be pissed. My feelings would be hurt if I had a channel. Hear me out, chat. If I had a channel of 60,000 subscribers and I could barely get $1,500 a month, baby, when I tell you I would be pissed, I'd be pissed. I don't understand why sis ain't feeling some type of way. Because I'd be damn if I got a channel on here that I know without a shadow of a doubt I could bring $5,000 a month. I know I could. Remember when Jasmine told us one live stream brings her $600? That's when she was beefing with Chris's baby mama. What that white woman name? What's the white woman name Chris got the baby by? Oh God, what's her name, chat? The one Chris got the little girl by. What's her name? I done forgot the girl name. Y'all remember when she was beefing with her about 2 years ago? And Jasmine, y'all probably don't remember this, but Medusa. Thank you. Hello. Thank you, Aaliyah. She told us one live stream brought her $600. One live. Thank you, everybody. One live stream brought. So if she was doing that now, shit, 4 live streams will bring you 2,400. Baby, I would be pissed if I had a channel and I can't. But then what she do? Act ignorant with the comments when all you got to do is ignore them. Like at this point, sis, you should be happy people spend the time to troll your ass because they could go be over somewhere trolling somebody else. You see, Olivia don't mind. Baby, she love the trolling. She troll right back with them.
We got the scissor shit. I thought this was thawed out all the way. Guess I'll be throwing it out in the bin.
Did she just come in the house and start cooking? Did she wash her damn hands? Girl, you was out there wrestling with dirty ass boxes. Did she even wash her hands when she came? Hey, hold on. Did I miss that part? Jasmine, you come right in the house, start wrestling with food. Did you even wash your hands, ma'am? Been out there, dealing with DoorDash and all that, and touching people's door handles, and then you come right on in the house and start wrestling with the food and ain't even washed your damn hands. Baby, that's the first thing I do when I walk in the kitchen. I wash my hands. That's the first thing I do. If I'm fixing me a cup of coffee, I'm washing my hands. She been all outside, all in public places, touching the door handle, and walk right on into her house. Ain't even washed her damn hands and start wrestling with the food. I know you.
I'm just hungry, and the only way to feed him is to sleep with a man for a little bit of money, and his dad is gone. In and out of lockdown. I ain't got no job now. It's for me, it's what I have.
Exactly, Miss TLD. It's it.
I'm chilling with my brother, and you already know. And if you wanna reach me on.
Is she slow? Jasmine, are you slow? Like, sister Jasmine, we getting ready to go, sis. Bye. We getting ready to go. Because I want to know what the tea is.
No. It's Good Friday. None of the kids got school. None of them have school. You don't have school today or Monday. And I'm like, bro, I got stuff I have to do. When my kids come back home, I gotta get more boxes because when they come back home, they're gonna pack up their rooms. I'm gonna leave a couple of stuff out. I literally have a week. Should start next week. I have like a week and a half, I think.
So she moving before the end of the month. So you didn't pay rent there. I'm just going to assume you didn't pay rent there, right? So she said she got about a week and a half. So she moving before the end of the month.
And not one thing is packed in this house at all. Just know I'm doing what's best for me. Like, I feel like the last time I had to move was because I had a situation. Like when I moved to my other place, because I had a situation. This time it's like, this is when you gotta put yourself first. Like, and start putting other people first. But I did say one thing in my video. I'm gonna leave.
Wait, what does she mean? This time she got to put herself first instead of putting other people first. What does that have to do with you moving? Like at this point, Jasmine, spill the tea. Why are you moving? Like, no, sis, because let's be honest, we wouldn't be asking you had you not volunteered the information. You volunteered the information that you're moving. Why are you moving? Even if she had a 6 months lease, Pearl, what does that mean with her putting herself first? That doesn't equate putting herself first. That equates to I only signed a 6-month lease and I'm about to go.
Even in the video, I'm not gonna say anything now. Y'all gonna have to see it. It probably go up tomorrow. Yeah, it should, because it was yesterday. You have a nice tube. Can you go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe button? If y'all are new here, go ahead and subscribe. A 7-month lease? No. Here, I signed a year lease. It was a year.
Okay, so you guys just heard her say she signed a year's lease where you're moving before the year is up. You was just on here in September asking for money for the second deposit. So if you had to pay 2 deposits, why are you leaving 7 months into the lease? So I just thought about something. So you got on this internet. I just thought about something. So you got on this internet in September and asked the people to help you with $1,000 to pay your second deposit. Matter of fact, hold on. We get ready to play something real quick. Shouts out to the Erics. Give me just a moment. We about to play something real quick. All right, so you're going to hear the Eric's commentary, but it's just a shorts. This is back in September when Jasmine was asking for the $1,000 security deposit. I want y'all to hear this.
The performance was wasted. Not John.
Can y'all hear me now? Hey, Garnies. Okay. So what I was saying was I DoorDash right this morning, and I just feel like I'm so discouraged right now because I'm trying. And like I told y'all, a bitch is not going to come on here and ask for help unless I really, really need it. So I have to come up with...
Desmond, when do you not ask for help? When? Oh my God. She's like, hold on, Kaylin, I'm about to go live.
At least $1,000, at least, to pay my second deposit.
Wait, did she say, can y'all give me 1,000?
Need it. So I have to come up with at least $1,000, at least, to pay my second deposit. She gave me till the 8th to come up with that.
So pause. She gave you to the 8th. Now, again, you guys, this is from September of last year. If the landlord gave you to the 8th to come up with the second deposit, because that was the deal, why are you breaking the lease? So is this going to be the next video why you didn't get your second deposit back? Because, again, so she moved into this house, I think, August of last year. So we're 4 months shy of August of 2026. So, okay, hold on.
And I'm just frustrated because I'm just.
How is the landlord gonna let this girl move in all her beds, because that's all that's in that house is the beds, and her kids, with just one deposit and a dog? That's an extra deposit that she has to pay for. I don't think that they would give her the keys. If she had to pay 2 deposits, they would say, well, when you have the second deposit, come to me and I'll give you the keys. She hasn't even put furniture in that house.
But Erica is making a good point, but the way people are about money, if I told you need 2 deposits, but you gave me at least 1 and the first month's rent, I'll give you another 30 days to come up with the second, right? I would, if they agreed to give you. That's the thing. Jasmine just told us in the live we're just watching when she was in the car from getting the boxes that she got approved for a house. So do you got a second deposit on that house too? Because if people are asking you for second deposits, how are you getting approved so quickly for houses? Something definitely ain't up. Something definitely is up. So let's go back to the video, y'all. Give me a moment. Oh, hold on. Where's the video at? Let me find that video. All right, here we go, y'all.
Cut some of this sausage out a little bit more.
Hey, Gerard.
Well, I didn't sign the lease. It was a year lease here. We'll just say that. We'll call it like that. I'm not begging for anything. What am I begging for? I'm not even begging. Damn, I'm just on here. But you're right. I don't have to physically work in a corporate job. I just choose to do that. I don't say corporate because it's not even a corporate one. But I do want to, I'm going to branch out with my stuff, y'all. I just got to get myself together. Like, I wish I could just talk to y'all about stuff, but I had an eye opener. Just know that with things. And you just got to take it like it is. You love it or you hate it. You love me or you hate me. Cool. If you hate me, that's cool. At the end of the day, we don't even know each other. Some of y'all don't know. I only talk to people that I talk to in my DMs. And some of y'all, y'all support me and I appreciate it. But some people that just be on here hating and talking mess, I just be like, bro, I don't even know you, bro. You just be on here tripping. It's like you wake up and you just got it going on. Like, sis, take a breather, okay? Take a breather. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm about to put this in my mouth.
Okay, I can't take no more. The legend in the background, all them damn sound effects. She really need to get that. Oh, good gracious almighty. I'm not saying kids are not supposed to make noises, but my goodness, I can't take no more. So apparently Jasmine has a year lease. She's leaving the lease. It sounds like, I don't know what's going on. Okay. I really don't. She claims there's a video where she's going to tell us more. I don't think whatever she says is going to be the truth. Jasmine just be talking out the side of her damn neck. Yeah, I can't either, Nisha. The legend and them damn noises, I don't see how, but Jasmine tunes it out. So I don't see how, at this point, you know what I notice about these ladies? You never see their kids doing anything engaging. Like, why isn't Legend watching some type of TV show that'll help him with his letters, his numbers, word sounds? You never see these kids. Between her and Olivia, all you see is the kids listening to them talk on live stream. You never see these kids outside playing. You never see them riding their bikes. You never see them watching a kid-friendly TV show, even if it's on TV or YouTube, or you never see that. All these folks are engaged with is talking to the internet while the kids is sitting there listening to absolutely nothing. All right, y'all. So let's get into Olivia real quick, because we actually went longer with Jasmine than I wanted to. Give me a moment. Let me get to the part with Olivia. All right, so the Web3 are Olivia house because they don't have school. They didn't have school yesterday, and apparently they don't have school on Monday. So the Web3 are over to Olivia's house. Yesterday, Olivia went live because she actually took them outside. They were at a park or something like that. But this was the video from earlier.
Y'all keep thinking, you're not a wife. Girl, I didn't want to be one. But guess what I'll always be? A mommy, a mother, haters, a mother. I'm a mother. You can never take that from me, bitch. None of you hoes. So nice try. Try again. God just keeps blessing me. I'm like, why, God? I don't want to be a fucking mom again to these fucking...
She's sitting on the internet arguing with the people about the fact that they say she's not a mother, but she said, yes, I am a mother because I can birth a child, right? While other people are in the world building homes, building their life, building careers, she's on here building more hate on the internet for her. That makes sense?
Looking at my son. I'm trying to figure out a good word. Look at him. What you doing? And don't y'all worry your little hearts. Guess what this year is? My daughter, Robin, is officially 12. I'm going to court this year to get my daughter back. I am. And it's up to Robin where she wants to live. So we're going to let Robin decide where she wants to live, and we'll see what happens. You know? And on top of that, I feel like I'm going to put in for all of them. You know, I feel like they shouldn't be separated. He doesn't want to separate them. I 100 agree. I think that they should live where they want to live. But, like, if Christian wants to stay with his dad, I think he should stay with his dad. But if he doesn't, he can come with me, whatever he wants to do. But I do feel like I'm going to get my girls back. For sure.
Yeah, you need those the two daughters. You don't really care too much about Christian. I'm not saying she don't care about Christian, but she feels like if Christian want to stay with Gerard, then he can. But she need them two girls, honey, because she needs somebody to help watch them cheering over there. She about to have 3 under the age of 4, baby. She need all hands on deck.
You need to live with their mommy. Do I watch any reality shows? No, we did the bean challenge. We did the Bean Boozled challenge, girl. No, I don't like that. It's nasty. Those beans are nasty. Nasty. I'm so tired, y'all. They're cooking.
Girl, she get them girls back. They gonna be back nappy headed. Hair gonna be falling out. Hell, she don't even do Kaylani's hair. So you know she ain't gonna do nothing to Robin and Ryan's hair. I ain't never seen Olivia take them kids to the African braid shop to get their hair braided. Baby, she's not doing none of that. At least over there with Antonisha and Gerard, those little girls' hair was growing and thriving. Over there with her, they're gonna have bald spots and patches.
They're cooking in their little kitchen. Oh my God, I'm so tired. So I was putting Kalani in the car earlier. Always keep the doors always open for them. Yeah, 100%. Look at my hair. Look at my hair. This looks insane. Yeah, for sure. I'll always keep the door open. For sure. For sure. That's why it's like I want people to just knock it off. Like, but I know people won't. My mama told me the truth today. She was like, baby, as long as you're on the internet, there's miserable people everywhere, and they want to make you just as miserable as them. And that's true.
Your mom, girl, what is your mother talking about? First and foremost, nobody asked you to be on the internet. Olivia, you can live your miserable life in peace. You chooses to get on the internet and tell us what's going on in your life. Nobody has put up a sign saying, Liv, please come back. When you got out the clank about a month or so ago, when you got out the clank, baby, we wasn't standing out in front of the U-Haul place with petitioning signs saying, Olivia, come back. Olivia, come back, girl. You wasn't even out the clank 2 hours. As soon as you got your cell phone out of your property, girl, you was on the internet on your live post on YouTube talking about eyeball emojis. Girl, you weren't even out 2 hours. You couldn't wait to come back to the internet. But people sitting around being miserable, most miserable people are not even watching you because they're dealing with the misery in their life. Why do you feel like people watching you are miserable? Why does she feel that? What do you mean people are miserable? If people got shit going on in their lives and they're miserable, baby, they ain't got time to be sitting here listening to you. They trying to figure out their life. Or if they don't want to figure it out, they're just soaking in their misery and they don't give a damn about another heifer on the internet being miserable.
But I'm going to always remind you guys what is important here. And it's the kids. Okay? That's what's important. Braided? I don't feel like it. I don't fucking feel like it. I hate.
So let's have a conversation, y'all. I was talking to a friend and what we discovered about Olivia. If y'all notice, do y'all notice Olivia never mentions having to go pay her rent? Have y'all ever noticed? Think about it, y'all. Have y'all ever noticed? We just watched Jasmine where she talks about moving, paying this. We hear Jasmine talk about the light bill, the water bill. Either it got cut off and she got to pay to get it cut back on. Or what. Have y'all noticed we've never heard Olivia saying, I got to go get my money order for my rent? Have you ever heard Olivia say, I got to pay my light bill? Have y'all ever heard that? No, you know why you haven't heard that? Because I believe Stella pays her bills. I believe Stella pays her bills and gives her like an allowance, like a stipend a month. Because, I'm saying this has been for the last couple of years. That apartment she just moved out of, I've never, not one video. As many times as Olivia goes live, and as long as she go live, you never hear her mentioning, I got to pay my rent. Even in this video right here, today is the 3rd of the, what's today? The 4th? Today, the 4th of the month. Olivia's been live from the 31st to yesterday. Not one time did you hear her say anything about paying rent. And someone say, well, why would she mention to us about paying rent? Well, anytime you can mention to us that your baby daddy got a shrimp penis, anytime you can get on this internet and tell us you need some dick, anytime you can sit and tell us that, why wouldn't you tell us that you got to go pay your rent? Isn't that something that you obviously do? So why wouldn't you mention your bills? Isn't that common? Everybody, just like everybody screwing, everybody paying bills too, right? So why would you never? You notice she never mentions that. She never mentions that. Because I believe Stella, over some time, Stella has taken control of her finances. We already figured out that her YouTube check is in her mama's name. And since it's in her mother's name, her mother takes advantage of paying Olivia's bills. And then slides probably, sends her money so she can have throughout the month. I'm telling you.
I wore a fucking, what's it called today, though? A bonnet. I don't feel like fucking braiding it. I want to go to sleep. How you even got dinner done? For real. Oh, you made it to Fort Worth? Good. That's really good, baby. That's good. Put some liquids in a cup and let the kids guess the taste. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that I see that. That's a cute game. If I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, what would it be? Kailani, what you want?
Olivia is very dependent on her mother. That's how we say Olivia lives in a childish immaturity mindset. Because I think originally Olivia was handling her own finances, but I believe after she had AJ is when Stella started taking control of her finances. I really do. I really do. And also another thing too, that's why Olivia lives with like being in the two bedroom, having a car that she doesn't have a car note. Y'all know the last time Olivia had a car note, the car wasn't even in her name. It was in Gerard's name. When she had that, what was it, a Benz? Y'all remember that? She put the money down as the down payment, but the car note that she was paying wasn't even in her name. It was in Gerard's name. And for all we know, that rent to buy house that she had in Florida, that could have been in Stella's name too. Like this lady lives like she don't have responsibilities, but yet she keeps birthing responsibilities. It's the weirdest thing.
Another slice? Okay. If I could only eat one thing for the rest of my life, bitch, I don't know. I have no idea. That's a good question.
I would be almost 40 years old and my mama. I forgot I had that. I wish I would be almost 40 years old and my mama paying my rent, but I don't need my mama to keep getting pregnant. And Stella enables that behavior.
Chinese food. I don't know. Guys, I'm so tired, bro. Pizza? Ew, no. I don't know. You know what? Lucky Charms came to my brain. Lucky Charms. Steak? Ooh. How about sushi? Bitch, I'm a big sushi. Ooh, yeah, I'm gonna have to take sushi. Hey, baby. What happened? Christian's not in there. Christian's outside.
Mama. Hi, Mommy. Hi, Mommy.
Hold on, I gotta get up. Uh-oh, don't mess up your nails. Let me see. Are they dry?
No.
Let me check if they're dry. Okay, well, don't touch anything. You're gonna mess them up, girl. Hot wings are so good with some ranch. Yeah, hot wings are good. I haven't eaten hot wings in a minute, though. I love Lucky Charms too, girl. Seafood? Is it good? do that. She goes like this. Well, she's trying to go like this. Do a thumbs up. No, baby.
And that's how you know Joey don't care nothing about. Joey got on this internet right before Olivia went to the clank. Joey got on this internet. Kaylani's daddy acting like he the father of the year. That man don't even send $50 for that baby. Talking all that ish and claiming this child to be yours, but ain't even trying to help Olivia with the baby. Don't even send the girl $50 damn. He did all. Remember when Olivia first went to down to the clank and it was posted all on the internet, and Joey was up here talking about help me find my daughter, chat, help me find my daughter. And then he came back and told us, okay, update, we found my daughter. The whole time Stella had that little girl, that man probably didn't send Stella $25. All of them garbage. Joey garbage, Zolo garbage, all of them garbage. And that's why Gerard, like we talked about earlier in the chat, Gerard, one thing, he may not have been a good man to Olivia, but he was a good provider and a good father. Olivia has not found that since. She hasn't found any man that will provide for her and her children. None. So the fact that she keep having babies by men, random men that just randomly having babies with these men that she meets is weird to me. Like, you'll lay down with a man and birth a baby for him, but your mama paying your rent and bills. But then you'll get on the internet and tell the internet that we're haters. Think about it, y'all. What the hell is this lady over here doing that anybody needs to hate? I think the biggest conversation is like, girl, why do you choose to live like that? I think that's the biggest conversation.
This. There you go. That's thumbs up. Don't miss your nose. I think they're dry. Yeah, they're dry. Wait, girl, I'm trying to see. Oh, she did this kind of real good. Oh, yeah, they're dry. Oh, your nails are cute, mama. Look at her nails. Wait, hold on. Show your nails. Go like this. Ooh. Look at her nails.
Look, guys.
Wow, that person is a creep. What are they spamming?
Yes, guys.
Oh, they're trying to spam that. Oh my god. You guys are so pathetic. Poor babies. Poor babies. Trying to knock me when I'm down, supposedly, right? You guys, leave me alone. I'm in a 2-bedroom roach-infested apartment. I mean, how much lower could it get? Why do you guys want to knock me down all the time? Like, I'm not above you guys. Come on, you guys. Stop trying to knock me down. It's like you guys think I'm better than you or something. You guys.
This is what Olivia lives for. This is her entertainment. Excuse me, y'all. This is her entertainment. Now she's trying to be funny. This is her entertainment, trolling with the internet. Imagine being her age and literally this is what you look forward to every day. Because Olivia knows every time she's go live, she's going to chat with troll with the internet, right? Now, granted, she gets paid for each and every live, but this is what she's living for. Like, child, there is no way that I would want to live like this. And that's the thing. Olivia's had the chance to resurrect herself. She's had the opportunity. She chooses not to. Olivia's still stuck in 2012, 2013, 2014. She's still stuck there.
Hey, now you guys think I'm better than you. In a 2-bedroom roach-infested apartment. No, it's funny because it's just so weird to me. It's really weird. But what are you doing? No. Oh my God. Girl. Lord Jesus, that one made me cry.
Oh my goodness, Ice. Ice said her green eyes got Gerard to renew her Costco membership. Meanwhile, Nisha got a brand new home and a vehicle. Girl, a mess. Girl, I done sat here and birthed 3 kids for you. And I was stranded on the side of the road, meaning Olivia. Y'all remember when she was pregnant with Kaylani? And she had an accident on the highway trying to go get the Web 3. And Gerard told us he rode right past Olivia. Matter of fact, he wouldn't even bring the kids to her. She told Gerard she needed to bring the kids to him. He wouldn't even do that. And this woman has birthed his only 3 children in this world. And she can't, baby, all she can get is apparently some penis from him. That's it. Nisha over there getting houses and vehicles and access to the bank account. A mess.
Damn ice cream. Ooh. Poverty. Oh yeah, pizza. I'm sorry, Mama. Where's your plate? Go get your plate. Off the table. Hurry up.
Child, she couldn't even call Joey when she ran into that ditch. She couldn't even call Joey.
You said what, baby? So both hands. There you go. Go sit down. Okay, Kalani, don't spill it. Oh, she's holding it like this. Please don't spill it, girl. Don't spill it. Ay. She's holding her plate like this. Girl.
And she claims that's Gerard being hater, a bitter baby daddy, that he treats her the way he do. No, I just think Gerard over time has gotten disgusted with Olivia. I think over time watching, remember Gerard used to tell her, why do you put all your business on the internet? Now, when Gerard was with her, it made sense because he had no other reason to go along with her shenanigans. But once he got away from Olivia and seen that what she do is not real life for everybody, I guess in a sense it started to disgust him. Like, all you do is sit on the internet and talk about your business all day. He's like, that's weird. Why this man getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning getting ready to go work his CDL job? A mess.
Are the kids excited for Easter? I think they're more excited for having 4 days off, which I totally understand. 4 days off.
Olivia, did you buy the children Easter baskets? Are y'all gonna go to church for Easter Sunday? Watch tomorrow. She'll go live and they'll be sitting right there in that apartment. I mean, even if you don't want to cook a dinner, take the kids to Texas Roadhouse like you took the 2 little ones. Why not take all 5 of the kids to Texas Roadhouse? How much y'all want to bet she gonna go live right there in that apartment, pretending as if she's cooking dinner?
Girl, this is that goddamn thing, that goddamn pizza. Nothing, baby. I'm about to. Have you guys seen Zootopia 2? No. Why?
Oh, right. I for an I. Where is AJ's party? Right. She did say that. I forgot all about that. Hell, I'm still trying to get over AJ throwing the cat up against the wall at his little makeshift birthday party at the house with his mama and his sister. I forgot all about that. She sure did say that when the kids come back, they was going to celebrate AJ's birthday. Child, please. She took them kids to the park yesterday. I guess that was AJ's birthday party.
You need to see that. Let's watch it. Let's watch it. What the hell? Why is this not closing? What the hell? You guys, the pizza box won't let it close. God damn it. And that's not a threat. It's a motherfucking promise. So, don't tell your mom this and then. What are you gonna do, honey? No. know where they are. Go get them. And don't make a mess.
I am gonna make a mess.
I am so hurt and angry. No, I'm not hurt. Go over there. I'm so hurt. Oh my God. I'm so hurt. Ryan, go change. I'm so hurt. Hold on. Hey, congratulations on the move. I'm gonna need that full address in order for me to drop the kids back off to you. Have a nice day.
Can you guys imagine? Why is it that you don't have the address of where the kids live at, but he has the address of where you live at? So childish. You shouldn't even say anything to Gerard about moving. He didn't say nothing when you moved into the old apartment you and him used to live in. He didn't call you up and left you a voice note and said, congratulations of moving backwards instead of moving forward. Gerard didn't do that to you. Girl, a mess. You don't even have the address of where the kids. First and foremost, you're not even dropping them off at an address. Don't you guys have a designated spot? Gerard Ben cut that up. Don't you have a designated spot? And it's the fact that the kids better not tell her. It's the fact that Antonisha and Gerard, trust me, Robin knows the address. She know how to read. Do y'all think the Web3 is getting taken to the house and from the house blindfolded? What do y'all think? Y'all think Gerard and Antonisha blindfolded the kids when they first went to the house? No. They know exactly where they live at. But Antonisha and Gerard probably put the fear of God in them kids. And it's the fact that Gerard and Antonisha has convinced these kids not to go against them for her. Because trust me, if Olivia knew the address, she would have been told to chat. Yeah, I know where they stay at. I know where they just moved to. Do you guys think I'm the mother? Why wouldn't I know where they live at? Because any other time she's told us what Robin and the kids have told her in secrecy about how they feel about Gerard and Antonisha, she'll quickly come to the internet and tell us that. So y'all don't think if she knew the address, she would have told us she know the address? It's the fact that she don't even know it. When Gerard know where she live at.
It's in the court order. Since we're all following the court order, it's in the court order. I'm so sad.
I'm so sad.
Now, technically, she's right. It's in the court order that they both need to know where each other are residing. Right? Because when the kids are with her, Gerard needs to be aware of the address. And obviously the kids live with Gerard, so she needs to be aware of the address. It's the fact that you don't know it yet. She'll eventually will know the address, y'all, because Gerard can't keep that from her. It's the fact that you don't know it yet.
Christian, come here. Mommy. Christian, come here.
Christian is outside. Are you trying to say Ryan? She called all of them Christian. I don't know what's your obsession with Christian, girl?
Okay. Christian, come here.
Christian is outside. Damn, Liv, you messy. No, I'm not messy. You guys want to bring it to my attention? I forgot it's in the court order. I need to know every address. So does he. He has my address. He gave it to the internet, or she did. One of them did. I'm not going to do that, though. I don't do that because I look out for the safety of my kids. But yeah, I need to know their address. I used to tell my kids the same thing. Green? This is blue.
Here's the thing, y'all. the next time Olivia goes to Walmart, or even the next time she's on Amazon, she's going to order her some binoculars. And when Olivia orders those binoculars secretly, when she doesn't have the Web3, she's going to ride by Gerard's house. She's going to park a little ways down from the house so she won't be detected. And she's going to pull out those binoculars and sit there for about an hour or so, just viewing that house. Like, she's that type. She's that type. Olivia's going to get her some binoculars from Amazon. And no, I'm not giving her no ideals, okay? Because it's already on her mind. I guarantee you she's going to do. How much y'all want to bet? Y'all want to put a bet in the chat? I guarantee you, if she ain't already ordered the binoculars, they're in her shopping cart on Amazon. I guarantee you she will. And she's going to wait one day when she's either dropping AJ off or picking AJ up. She's going to drive by. She's going to park a distance down, right? And she's going to take her binoculars and see what she can see. And eventually, or air tag. Yeah, that's true. Eye for an eye. I don't think she's going to do air tag. I don't think Olivia's smart enough to do that. But the binoculars, she'll do that because she just wants to sit and look. You know, Olivia likes to torture herself, right? You know, she likes to torture herself. And she's going to do that. Let's be honest, y'all. We really shouldn't be trolling her or the internet. Let me say that because the break room, is not. The internet shouldn't be trolling her that Gerard moved into a house and bought a house. You know why it shouldn't be happening? You know why it shouldn't be happening? Because Gerard moving into a house should be nothing at this point. Her and Gerard haven't been together in 5 years. Gerard moving on with her life shouldn't be. How's that tea, y'all? But you know why it's tea? Because Olivia has showed the internet countless times how Gerard moving on has broken her. Even throughout her pregnancies of these multiple children she's been pregnant with. Olivia has showed us time after time that Gerard moving on has really affected her. And so that's why the internet is trolling her with the move of Gerard and Antonisha into this new home they just had built, because Olivia won't let it go. If Olivia had moved on with her life and was happy, and the internet wouldn't even think about trolling her, because it wouldn't be anything negative to troll her with. Y'all don't think that man building a house from the ground up, y'all don't think Zolo getting married to Donna doesn't affect her? Of course it does. But here's the thing, y'all. It shouldn't. It shouldn't. It shouldn't affect her at all. You know why? Because she should currently be happy. Y'all think Olivia is happy to be pregnant? No, she's not. She was forced to have this baby. Because if Olivia really did not want to be pregnant, she could have used contraceptive. Tell me why why Olivia wasn't on birth control. Why weren't you on birth? Look, we know you're not going to stop screwing. We know that. So why wouldn't you be on birth control to eliminate potentially getting pregnant? This girl is stricken with miserable grief that Gerard built this house for this girl. She's stricken with grief that Gerard takes this girl out the country. Gerard has never, that's the thing, even back to Gerard has never even done anything. As long as him and Olivia they was together, 8 years, had 3 kids, the man never took her anywhere. The one trip they took together was to Florida, and that's when he moved her there. And that wasn't even a family trip. She was moving his family to Florida, and he helped with the move. To be with a man, as long as she was with Gerard, birthed 3 kids with that man and married him, and he's never taken you anywhere. But you know why Gerard never took her anywhere? Because Olivia wasn't the type of chick that you would take places. She didn't command or demand that. Olivia was content with Gerard allowing her to sit at home on her ass all day and hope for a YouTube dream. She was content with that. She wasn't commanding that he, take her places and do this. Like they took trips to Walmart. That was it. They didn't take trips anywhere else. Trips to Walmart. Gerard buying this house, building this house should not even affect Olivia. Because guess what? Gerard should have been out of this woman's system. Unfortunately, he's not. We all know that. We see it. You know why we know that, y'all? Because we as women, we felt that grief of having a love that we lost and that love moving on with another woman or another man. Some of us has felt that, right? So we know, we see the signs because we ourselves have experienced it. But Olivia should not be grief-stricken with the fact that Gerard is taking care of another woman. She had her time. She had the opportunity. She effed it up. And as life does, it moves on. And Olivia should have moved on. She never did that. She's stuck where she is, and she will never move from that spot. And that's why a man can't come into Olivia's life and love her the way she should want to be loved. Because she hasn't purged herself completely of Gerard. And that's sad. Getting pregnant, I remember when she got pregnant with AJ, everybody said she did that to spite Gerard. No, she didn't. She knew Gerard didn't care nothing about her being pregnant by another man. She knew Gerard didn't care nothing about that. Olivia got pregnant with AJ and decided to keep AJ because she wanted a child in her possession. And she knew deep down in her heart that the Web3 would never be in her possession. Even her just now saying Robin's 12 and now she's going to go back to court. Well, you never should have had to go back to court because when you were at court, you should have fought just as hard as that man did to keep the kids in your possession. I feel like she gave those kids to Gerard because when you gave up fighting, essentially that's what you did. You gave them to him. Because just like Gerard fought, y'all don't think she could have fought too? She could have fought. So am I sad for Olivia? Hell no, because this is where she want to be. If Olivia did not want to be in this current situation, she would not be here. And then she comes to the internet and tries to spite the internet when Olivia knows this is a sad situation. Because we should be celebrating the fact that Olivia just bought a house. There's no reason why Olivia shouldn't have bought a house by now. She's made enough money to be able to do that. She could have got her credit straightened. Isn't Olivia's mother supposedly a realtor in California? Olivia could have got her credit. Like, what better way to have a mama that's a realtor? Olivia could have got her credit straightened, got herself in a position where she could buy a house. Her mama's a realtor, so her mama knows what to do. But Olivia doesn't want that responsibility. Her mama's in insurance. I thought she said her mama was a realtor. But anyway, either way, Olivia knows what to do where she needs to be where she needs to be. Olivia doesn't want to be there because she doesn't want the responsibility. That's the reason why she goes to these apartments and buying the cars for cash, which I'm not saying there's something wrong with buying a car for cash. But why not reward yourself with the work that you put in? Because getting on the internet every day is not easy. Okay, she sells insurance. Oh, I'm sorry. I thought Olivia told us. I know she said something about insurance, but I could have swore she said her mama was a realtor. I apologize, y'all. There's no way. There's no way. There's no way that I would be in her current position, at least not on purpose, right? I would have been working hard to elevate myself. Even knowing that Gerard took those kids from her, okay. But I would have still been working on my growth, my elevation, my glow up. Olivia has glowed down. She's never glown up. Will she ever glow up? I mean, that's up to her. That's up to her. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I'm going to be on the internet to see it. I'll probably be long gone by the time that happens. And you're right, Pearl. She should want more for all her children. The fact that she's sitting in the house in earshot of Robin, Ryan, she said Christian's outside. The fact that she's talking in earshot of Robin and Ryan, trolling the internet about Gerard buying a house. You say you don't see it eye for an eye? She don't even know where to begin. Well, you begin with get your tubes tied when you have this baby. Because Olivia, you don't need no more children. That start there. If you say you want to be a CNA, start with that. Get your GED while you're going to CNA class and get your GED. Eventually put yourself back in school, in college, not cosmetology school. Go to college. Maybe possibly become a nurse. Do something, sis, because this internet thing, you're only going to be able to ride it for so long because you haven't pivoted. You're only be able to ride. Olivia's only going to be able to ride this internet thing for so long. And it's going to come to a complete halt. I'm telling y'all, it's going to come to a complete halt. And she's going to be somewhere looking stupid. Yeah, she didn't even know how to apply for a job at Target. Steve said she gave up fighting because she thought she would still have control of the situation. Steve, she been knew she didn't have control. When Gerard came double-barreled with an attorney in Florida and an attorney in Texas, sis knew then that man wasn't about to play. Nurses do need to have some sense, user, but let's be honest, sis. I don't know about you, but I used to work in healthcare. I've worked with plenty of nurses that didn't have sense that God gave a goose. I done worked with plenty of nurses, and I'm like, God damn, how'd you get your nursing degree? Because sis, you dumb. She could become a nurse, sis. She could become anything she wants to become. She just has to want to become it. Olivia is comfortable and complacent with sitting on the internet, arguing with the internet all day. All right, y'all, I gotta go. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Baby, I done talked myself to damn death. It's been about 2.5 damn hours. Okay? 2.5. Yeah, 2.5. Y'all make sure y'all do what y'all supposed to do, because I damn sure did what I was supposed to do. I entertained the people. Y'all give me a like on the way out the door. TM, I'm gonna see y'all asses in the next one, honey. Remember, so what you love. Bye.